Hey everybody, my name is Taha from Perfect Practice. We're going to go over how to get your clinic Instagram followers and more patients. We're going to try to keep this as quick as possible and we'll get straight to the point. So why do we even care about Instagram in the first place? And we're talking about Instagram organic here specifically, meaning posting Instagram videos and your followers and messages and things like that, not Instagram ads. That's completely different. But why do we care about organic Instagram? It's because when we create engaging content, that leads to us having more followers, specifically engaged followers. And when these followers interact with you, they turn into leads that you can then have a conversation with and turn into booked patients, right? So how do we do this generally? How do we create A-star quality content? One, we have to curate our clinic's algorithm so we know what great content looks like and we have a huge batch of ideas that we can use as inspiration. Two, we then got to save that inspiration so we actually have a folder, and that's essentially going to be our content strategy. And three, we then remaster our videos in the best way possible to essentially then create content for a clinic that converts, right? So when you're going about curating your clinic's algorithm, what is the goal of curating your clinic's algorithm? It's so that when you're on your clinic's Instagram page and you're looking through videos, everything is an inspiration to your clinic that you can then use to make content, right? So if you really want to curate your clinic algorithm so there's no clunk in it, and so you just have really high quality content that you're seeing that's related to your clinic, you need to save videos in your niche. If you're a physiotherapy clinic, you can literally search up physiotherapy, or you can search up rehab, you can search up whatever you want. So once you've searched up those topics, you need to save the videos in that niche or that topic that, one, have 200,000 views on Reels, two, would be educational or entertaining to your patients, or even both, which is perfect. Three, they need to fit your clinic's personality, otherwise known as your brand, really well. And four, they're somewhat easily replicable, right? If it's got a lot of animations going on, it seems super high budget, it's probably not worth saving because you're not going to go ahead and try to remaster something like that, right? So then when you're actually making your content, creating your content, we're going to call it remastering, right? So what you're going to do is you have those curated videos that you've saved in a collection that you now have as inspiration, as videos that you would want to kind of recreate and remaster as your clinic's content, because that's what everybody does. And we're not stealing here. We're going to improve on that content, right? So you want to copy your curated videos as similarly as possible. And it's not like front to back, A to Z, but we just mean like you're going to use the same audio, right? We're going to format it in the same way, and we're going to keep the same topic. In this way, people that have seen that other video that you're taking inspiration from would also probably like your version of that video as well, and it's more likely to get pushed out by the algorithm to people that like that sort of content, right? So you're going to copy the video as closely as possible just to begin with. Then you're going to make the content better in your own way, whether you have your clinic's own takes on the specific method or the specific exercise, or you feel like you can just improve it to make it either more educational or more entertaining while keeping, again, the same music, same format, same general topic. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want to do. And then you want to personalize it a tiny bit without changing the format to fit your clinic's personality and your clinic's brand, so that when people see it, it's not like a shock to them that you kind of created that video. They're like, oh, this makes a lot of sense for them, and this is just like a really great video that XYZ clinic put out, right? So the keys here is we really want to make sure that we're posting consistently. Of course, every day is ideal, but at least having a consistent schedule to posting is necessary if you want to get a lot more followers, a lot more engaged followers, a lot more leads, a lot more bookings, right? You then need to also stay authentic to your clinic's personality. If you start creating content that just doesn't really suit the personality that your patients love you for, or it's not, or like you have to really act on camera, then honestly, those aren't the videos that you want to be shooting. You want to be shooting things that are authentic to your clinic's personality, your brand, including what your therapists are comfortable filming, right? And what your audience wants to see and knows you for. We then have free resources. You need to make sure you have free resources in your back pocket that you can call on your viewers to ask you for by commenting on a video, a certain phrase. Let's say you're making a back pain video and you're showing a specific exercise. You can say in the caption, alongside like all the information you include in your caption, hey, DM us back pain and we'll send you our back pain guide, right? And then, or you can say comment back pain and we'll send you our back pain guide. And then they comment back pain and then they turn into a hot lead. Then you can send the guide and you can also have an open conversation with on whether they like the guide, if it's helped them out, whether they needed more help, and whether a treatment is something that's right for them, and you can get them booked in. You always want to engage back, of course, if somebody's commenting or somebody reshares or reposts your videos on their story. Always make sure you're engaging back. You're building a community at the end of the day. And you also want to have a call to action in your profile to DM your clinic for an offer and have a link to book, whether that's offering a free resource or a certain sort of package or deal, whatever offer that your clinic is comfortable with. Make sure you have it in the profile that you have for them to either capitalize on by DMing you or following you or whatever it is, right? And this is going to turn that traffic into booked patients, into hot leads at the very least. And also make sure you have a direct booking link in your profile as well, because otherwise how are people going to book in the first place, right? So you have your direct booking link and you also have an offer that you're putting out in your profile that people can take up so that they then turn into hot leads or booked patients. And that's pretty much it. If anything was unclear, let us know in the comments and we'll be happy to kind of clear things up. But that should be everything you need to start building and growing your Instagram profile and getting some patients off Instagram right away.